Welcome to the only place to watch Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones show. I'm Seth.
That was good enough.
I'm Adam.
I'm John.
Pete.
Featuring Benjamin.
Special guest Benjamin this week. Let's see if we can do this.
I'm a
And if you didn't know, go watch Throwback Mountain. Here, I'll point at it too.
Spoiler alert. We're going to be talking about last night's episode. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to watch it first, and then you can come back and watch this video.
There used to be a structure to how we did this.
What do you guys want to talk about first?
Poison tits.
Fair enough.
No. We should start in
chronological. The Wall.
Okay, the wall. I guess the wall wasn't really too exciting though.
What about Mr. Thorne? Alistair Thorne?
Alistair Thorne.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to make that threat to Sam. I thought he was going to be like...
super out of place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was the most out of place thing that happened the entire episode was Alistair Thorne.
He was like making faces earlier too. And I was just like, oh.
I just thought, well, he's a sour kind of guy. You know? He's just
Yeah.
constantly sucking on a lemon or something.
Yeah.
But I even though after he had said that, when that whole scene was happening, I didn't think a direwolf was gonna come and save them. I actually thought it was gonna be him.
Whoa, okay, wait,
I
what
thought
are
he
you
was
talking
gonna show up.
Thorne,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was thinking Thorne was gonna show up and just stop it all kind of thing.
Oh,
That's
I'm
exactly what
sure
He may have made that threat to Sam, but he still wouldn't let that happen.
okay,
Kind of thing.
what we're talking about is that two dudes almost raped Gilly, and Sam stood up to them and got
His face smashed in.
so he got wrecked.
Yeah.
But he stood up, and that's the thing, because he was. Everyone calls him a coward. Well, Sam the coward, Sam the Slayer, sarcastically or whatever. But he stood up. He defended Gilly, and he did the brave thing, even though he knew he probably would have just been destroyed again. But then Ghost finally came back, made his first appearance this entire season.
Yeah, really. We were all like, "Where's Ghost?" Boom, it's Ghost.
Yeah.
So then Sam saved Gilly. Also earlier, Maester Aemon died. And John left to go get the other wildlings. But that's not what's important in this episode. What's important is that Sam has found true love.
Sam's a
So
real
is Bro.
boy. Yo, Sam broke his vows.
Sam did break his vows, but
vows.
so have half the brothers of the Night's Watch, technically. But
Wait, what did Sam say when, she said, "Am I hurting you?" What did he say? Yeah. I thought he actually said something, and I was like, "What?"
He's like,
Didn't he?
You just like the Jacob.
that was the funniest thing. I was like, but then I was thinking, as I was watching, like, well, obviously, what else are you gonna say? Like, yeah, stop, please. You're like, ow, my nose. Don't touch me. Get off me right now. What are you doing? I wonder if Nina would think that was cute.
It wasn't
Probably,
incest, so maybe not.
Wait, it was.
I need to watch these episodes.
Nina doesn't. That's not the only thing Nina thinks is cute.
That Jamie and
Yeah.
that's her name were cute.
What? Jamie and Cersei.
So I can see
Interesting,
Sam
yeah.
and Gilly being cute.
No, it was cute. It was
Well,
kind of funny.
It was cute.
They're cute in the sense
It's
that
pretty gross.
they're kind of gross, but all in all, they're still cute.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah, I just don't want to see that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think people have to get
Sam's
together and
gross,
make
but
more
she's
ugly
kinda
people.
cool.
That's why there's still
Plus-
ugly people.
Plus, they both add to each other. It sounds weird, but I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know. She takes care of him more than
Yeah.
anything.
And she's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Plus, okay.
She knows what's up.
She knows how to
Take care
I
of
don't know,
herself.
take care of herself and
Yeah.
stuff. But she's
Okay.
definitely not smart.
Know what I thought was cute? I thought their first kiss was cute,
Yeah.
but then they extended that scene so long,
Yeah.
and then it was like, "Oh, here's a kiss." Then it's like, "Oh, I'm on top of you, kiss you more." Oh, okay, and now we're into it. And I was just like,
We did miss out on the Sam beef.
Or the Sam man butt.
Oh yeah, we didn't get our man butt tax this episode.
Thanks, Game of Thrones.
Wait, can I just say that I thought Sam was really cool this episode?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
he stood up,
really cool.
that is what Sam did is what every guy wished, like in his imagination, thinks that he would do in that
Yeah.
kind of situation.
But obviously, like Sam would do that, you know.
He's
Yeah.
like dumb enough to.
Well, not like
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
first season
exactly.
Sam though. First season Sam would just be like, well, take the beatings.
Yeah.
Yeah. This time he actually is like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And would laugh
Like,
and
he
beat
wouldn't have
the
got
shit out
that
of
guy.
him.
Dude, he had a scary speech. I thought
Yeah.
like he was like, I killed
Yeah,
White
yeah.
Walker.
Yeah.
I slayed a Than. I'll try my luck with you. And
Yeah.
then they like
It was
looked
pretty
scared. I was
good.
like,
That was
oh
actually
no.
pretty good. Yeah.
And then Ghost came out.
I was on board.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd get like
A shot.
one good shot.
Yeah. Just like knee him in the
That might have been a little too unrealistic though. Sam getting like a good hit on someone.
At least like land on one of them. I'm sorry,
Just a
Sam.
giant
I really
elbow
don't like you.
elbow drop him.
Yeah.
Winterfell, you didn't like Sansa again, Peter?
No.
What?
Come on,
I
man.
felt really bad for her. That was like, I don't know. That was pretty like heavy
It was
seeing kind of Sansa again and just kind of hearing what she's been put through and like, yeah, didn't even need to go into detail. It was just
Yeah, especially
just-
coming off of last week's episode.
Yeah.
And then jumping right back in. Just like apparently it's been going on for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried to get Reek to help her, and he actually did try, but she thinks he betrayed him because Ramsay had actually set up his office in that tower where the signal was supposed to go.
Yeah.
But then
That
he
was
did
just-
it. That was,
that was a funny goal.
He just-
I was
yeah.
kind of expecting something like that,
Yeah.
but like I was like, oh.
I wasn't. I didn't think.
I
see
didn't
that
expect
coming.
it at all.
Yeah.
Like I expected him to like get there and maybe chicken out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
But I didn't expect to just have Ramsay.
Ramsay just sitting
Huh?
there. Hi, Reek. I don't know. I like. It's not like I like hate Sansa or anything. I just like.
you're so apathetic towards her.
Yeah, I'm too apathetic towards her.
Just
I'm not apathetic towards her anymore.
Yeah.
I really,
Theon,
really didn't like her, but now like I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
too
I
much
feel
bad
bad
stuff
for
has
her,
happened.
but I also think she's becoming definitely a more developed character. I guess.
That's the thing with Game of Thrones. There are characters that I started off hating, and now I really like.
like Jamie.
Like
Lannister.
Jamie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then some characters that I liked, and then I ended up hating later.
Yeah.
So
And then
But if like Sansa died, I wouldn't care.
No.
I think I
Sorry.
kind of care.
I would.
It would.
she's
I don't know.
like
I
the
think
last-
she can be like I don't know more of a force and stuff. And she
Yeah.
still stood up to kind of Ramsay. She still like kind of she ended
asked
up
him
getting the
intelligent
butt end of all
questions.
that. But she
She
still
picked
like,
up a knife though, and she took it.
Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was like a corkscrew or something.
I don't know. It was something.
Looked
probably
like a
for
rusty
sure.
knife.
Yeah.
Tetanus knife.
Yeah.
Kill you with tetanus.
I was like wondering like when you get stabbed, I'm like right like.
In
So like
bed.
Bed chamber.
In bed.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking like, yeah, okay. But then Ramsay shows her the flayed corpse of that old lady who was gonna help her out.
That was perfect.
So it was perfect.
It was
That
though.
was amazing.
I mean, it was awful. Flaying people is probably like the thing that grosses me out the most.
Yeah. Like
Any
seeing
way
people
of
with
like
their skin
torture or
smells like
anything. It's just like, ooh.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's talk about Braun.
poison tits.
So all we really know from this episode of John Braun is that Braun has a decent set of
Yeah,
pipes.
I was gonna say. I was like,
He was singing the Dornchman's wife, and he was so good.
Yeah, it sounded awesome.
Braun's in prison, and then the Sand Snake's in the cell next to him, I guess. And
The first thing she said is like, "How's the cut on your arm?" And he's like, "Oh, it's fine." And then she went in to say,
who's the most like beautiful
Yeah.
woman? Blah blah. I've seen. Whatever. They have this whole conversation about beautiful women. Then she undresses, and then he starts bleeding from a nose like an anime character.
"Let's use tits."
Yeah, exactly. And
Hence the poison tits.
Yeah.
yeah. And then
But
and then she gives him the antidote when he says that she's the most beautiful woman in the world. So
Like it was super easy.
Yeah.
and I'm so glad he didn't die there. I've been
Yeah.
just kind of waiting for Braun to die, not wanting him to die, but like just expecting.
If
it.
they killed
if they
him
killed
there,
him like that,
I would
Yeah,
have
I
been
would've
super
been super
pissed. I would have been like,
It would have
That
been
was
so
bad.
funny though.
no,
no,
it
I
terrible.
wouldn't. I would not have laughed. I like Braun too much to be like,
Yeah.
really, you're just gonna like pawn him off
It,
like
it
that.
would be
Yeah.
awful. It would
Yeah.
be so.
I would
bad.
have laughed, but it would like
I would have been laughed.
stupid.
Yeah, but I would have been
I would
like,
have been so.
haha, that's awful.
I was hoping Braun, when she's like, "Who's more beautiful? Name one." I was hoping he was gonna like start listing
Yeah.
all the chicks.
Yeah, really. Who
Marcella
cares? Yeah.
is in love with Tristane.
And she made Jamie
Wow.
sad because Jamie doesn't know his own daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of a big moment though.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting
Yeah.
that she's his daughter.
Yeah, that must be like that's like kind of a crappy situation for Jamie, I guess.
Yeah. In King's Landing, in the Sept of Baelor, Cersei went to visit Marjorie in prison.
Yeah.
She had that fake kindness going on that was kind of like underlined with a double meaning of "I hate you so much, and
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're in prison and suffering." So they had that whole thing.
She was just being herself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was being
She was being
Cersei
classic
self.
Cersei.
Yeah, that's just what she does.
Okay, and like and like earlier, I almost said Olenna Thorne, but Olenna Tyrell had a conversation with the High Sparrow about blah blah rules of the Seven. Everybody should be treated equally. Blah blah blah. Then
That conversation almost made me kind of mad. I thought she was smarter than that.
Yeah, she like
She got
that.
she got destroyed in that conversation,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You're smarter than this.
That-
Like, you're
no,
not that stupid."
As soon as she
That's
was
because
like, "What do you want? You want gold? You want?"
I know. I was like, come on.
But he said it though. The High Sparrow said though she doesn't understand a person
That's
who
true.
doesn't have a secret agenda.
Right.
Because honestly, all he wants is just to be is
Yeah.
justice or whatever, and she can't comprehend that because maybe she's really smart in the Game of Thrones, doing all these backstabbing, plotting people, but so of course she thinks that he's got a secret game plan going on, and she's trying to figure it out. And she's getting desperate. Both her grandkids are chucked in jail. So she's like, "What do you want? You want gold? You want power? I can give it to you." And he's like, "No, you don't understand. I don't need any of that."
Do you think he, like, kind of wants that? Something
I think-
ulterior though.
I don't know if
I
think
I'm not sure if he's like
I don't know.
I
as
think-
genuine almost as he
Okay.
says. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I'm waiting for someone
he-
to like find out whatever his like
Yeah.
sins
when
are.
she brought when
His
she actually
sensitivity
brought
isn't
up the
there.
whole kind of food thing and how she supplies a ton of food to King's Landing and their people, like I thought that was like a decent argument.
And he's just like, "Oh, you know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
here's what I think. I think the High Sparrow, he doesn't have an ulterior motive. His goal is exactly what he says, but the way he presents it is not. He has a lot more ambition than the way he presents, but his goal is kind of to have power over the faith and kind of subject the whole of Westeros to back to when the faith had the most power and stuff. I think that's what he really wants is the laws of the Seven and the courts of the Seven to be reinstated, and that's his ultimate
That kind of makes sense.
and he is human, so but he tries to be as good as he can, but he can't like Cersei. So of course he's gonna go after her a little bit if he thinks there's something and he finds out there's some dirt on her. Of course he's not gonna pardon her or anything. He's gonna go after her. He doesn't like these highborn people
Yeah.
that manipulate others.
I was just being like waiting for somebody to say to the High Septon how Cersei and Jaime are the father and mother of all.
But
the
nobody's witnessed that. Everybody just like thinks that.
Yeah, but like he still would like I don't know. He still took Marjorie and what's his name?
Well, because they had a witness, right? They had the guy. So now they have Lancel,
Yeah, I guess.
who actually did sleep with Cersei. So
Yeah.
that's enough to get her.
Mhm.
Speaking of Lancel, that's where Peter Baelish came in. That's what he gave Lady Olenna is Lancel, the fact that he slept with Cersei earlier in his life before he became a sparrow.
Yeah.
So that's that thing. So now Cersei's in jail. What's Tommen gonna do?
Nothing because
Drop
he's
the
a dumb.
ball.
Yeah, who's gonna be there to push him over?
Kevin.
He's gone though.
Kevin.
He's
Just
gone.
Kevin.
Wait, who's
Damn it, Kevin.
Like he's
First
Tywin's
episode.
brother.
Yeah.
Tywin's brother.
Oh.
He's gone though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with Kevin.
just Kevin. No one knows who he is. Just Kevin.
Just Kevin's gonna
Better than
fix the
Trevor.
problems.
Trevor.
Damn it, Trevor.
So Jorah and Tyrion get sold to this guy as fighters, and Tyrion beats up some dude and gets sold with Jorah as a fighter. It was all funny.
I didn't think that was gonna go down like that.
No.
I thought Tyrion was gonna use his mouth to
Yeah.
figure something out, and I
No,
thought,
you just kicked the shit out of some kid.
yeah, which is very
I was-
un-Tyrion.
But it was just like dumb though, because the kid just like gets hit and then just like lays there.
Yeah, exactly. Like it didn't make too much sense.
He got kicked in the face.
Yeah, at the very end.
Yeah, but he just like he gets like hit with like the chain, and he just like lays there. And
Yeah,
it's
keeps on
Tyrion.
And he has a chain to get around Tyrion's neck, and
Yeah.
Tyrion just like pulls him and then like hits him with it, and then just like beats him.
Okay,
But I
was
guess
boss,
that's why
okay?
they chose it like a small kid to be like Colton Tyrion, not like
Yeah.
some like big guy.
Yeah, so so for this storyline, we zipped light years straight through the books,
Yeah.
past the books, into the future, and now Jorah and Tyrion, or Jorah just fought a bunch of guys and then revealed himself to Queen Daenerys, and then Tyrion comes out and reveals himself to Queen Daenerys, and that was crazy and kind of cool, but yeah, I don't even know what to think of that, because I was not expecting that to happen so fast.
No.
So the question is, does she accept Jorah?
Back, yeah.
Hopefully.
Because initially she was like,
Yeah,
get him out of my
hopefully.
sight.
Puff magic dragon lives by the sea.
I
No,
liked
there was-
the Jorah
okay, wait.
fight scene. I
There
enjoyed
was-
that.
how
Yeah.
many-
He
how
just
many-
killed anybody, and I think that like gave him
I
one
wish he
up
had a
more
sword,
for
though.
Daenerys. Yeah, that he had like some
He
huge
had a
sick
sword.
sword he was sharpening.
Yeah.
Then he like picks up this little dinky thing. We're all like, what? Where'd the other one
Well,
go?
because he didn't think Daenerys was gonna be there.
Okay, my bet is that. Oh,
Actually,
actually,
so you're just
this
gonna
isn't
straight out like wreck people if Daenerys isn't there? Like you're just gonna slay them?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
get to Daenerys.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I thought like he was gonna. When I saw that he was there, I thought he was gonna kind of appear and like beat everybody, but not like take off his mask or something like that, and then just kind of like keep on.
Flip off the queen. Walk
I don't know.
Yeah, but that would have been
And,
smarter.
like not take
Gain
off
some
his,
more respect,
Yeah.
keep gaining
Yeah.
respect until
So-
it's like, who's this champion?
Yeah, to,
Well,
the,
boom,
to the
it's
point
Jorah.
to the point where he's actually in the main stadium,
Like
in
Maximus.
front of her,
Yeah.
and he just like
Had his power.
Wins
Yeah.
the championship.
or
It's
like wins something and just be like takes off his mask, some super cheesy moment, and be like, you can't really get rid of me. Like you can't just send me away now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Except
too
for
big.
I'm too big, everybody loves me.
Except for the fact that Daenerys like knew it was Jorah the moment he walked out of the thing.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
only
She
has
could
one
like tell.
shirt.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. He only has that one
Yeah,
shirt.
and it's bright yellow. So
Yeah.
of course she's
And
gonna
his little like cuff things.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, hey, it's Jorah.
I don't know, but did she? So wait, she said originally that she was gonna like get him out of my sight,
Yeah.
but then Tyrion came into it.
Well, he was like, no, you can't.
That's
I have a gift. And then he's like, he's
Tyrion's
right.
like,
or something.
yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
It's me.
This episode just like zipped through so many things. Like, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of like drags on, and then all of a sudden, Jorah and Tyrion in front of Daenerys.
Yeah.
Maester Aemon's dead. Like,
That's
boom,
the thing
boom.
too. Like, if we don't have any more fighting pit scenes, I'll be pretty disappointed.
Ratings out of 10 in 3, 2, 1.
7.5.
Not so good. Except for I thought it was good, but
I liked it.
not so good. Yeah.
I think the only reason I gave it a 7 is like I gave a whole point just to like have Cersei kind of like go into jail. like I was like prepared
really.
to give it like a 6.5, and then I was just
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Well, last week was an 8 for me, so like going down to a 7 isn't a huge step, but like I was ready to go down to like a 6.5.
Yeah, episode
And it was
4.
just like-
Episode 4 is still like my favorite one. That one
I
I
still-
think was the best.
I feel like they wasted a lot of time with a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like there was like
Yeah.
how many like sex scenes that were kind of like I don't know,
Weird.
unnecessary.
Wait, were there?
As
Maybe
awesome as
came
it
in
was.
just like
just like
Daenerys
Poison
is
boobs and
Okay, and
and
then
then and Daenerys. That's right. There were 3.
were there 3?
And Poison Boobs are just like such a bad actress.
And
so
then
they're all
Gillian
terrible
versus
actresses.
Sam.
And it's like, oh, here's our token true of the episode.
And there was a nearly Stannis one too.
Oh
Plus-
yeah.
that scene didn't even make sense. Like the whole Braun, that scene, that was
Yeah.
like the one thing I was just like, I didn't get it.
How did she
Totally
just like
boobs for the
call?
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what it was, because it was like, I poisoned you, here's the antidote, and then I
And
was
by
like,
the way,
what?
I knew from the timeline of when I sliced you that you're about to start bleeding through your nose in about
Yeah.
like 30
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Not from now.
Maybe it's triggered by high blood pressure.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm changing my score to a 7. I don't care.
changed
You,
it.
you changed, yeah.
But Jorah was good.
Jorah
And
was
Tyrion
dope.
was
Jorah,
good.
Tyrion, actually, yeah, no, 8. I'm just putting it as an 8 because Tyrion was funny.
And Braun had a good singing voice.
8.3.
And Braun didn't die.
But yeah, 8.4 for Braun singing voice.
Thank you for watching Game of Thrones show. The only show to watch reviews on Game of Thrones. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't like because there's nobody to like for. If you unsubscribe, we'll
Yeah,
kill
we can
you,
like
but-
for Ben actually. We can like for Ben this episode.
Ben's got some sweet facial hair.
Ben,
Yeah.
Can you prove to us?
Okay. Like
thought
for
that was
Ben,
sad.
you can comment if you want, I guess.
Ben, you gonna read an excerpt from 50
I'm
Shades?
excited.
Yeah.
Ben's excited.
Yeah, Ben's excited.
Whatever.
Zach,
Don't look at me. All of you were like, don't make me do it.
Hey, who
yes!
Peter read last week. Seth.
Yeah, who's never read? Who's always just like shriveled up in a ball? John.
I'm the one who provides the phone.
Oh!
Okay, so this is called salsa moves and penis popsicles. Now I pull him deeper into my mouth so I can feel him at the back of my throat. And then to the front again. My tongue swirls around the end. He's my very own Christian Grey flavored popsicle. I suck harder and harder. My inner goddess is doing the merengue and some salsa moves.
Thank you for watching.
Game of Thrones.
Benjamin read 50 Shades of Grey.